Well, Fife is such a small town, and I feel like I had to come and represent being a gay person. You know, everyone goes to the big cities, and people feel, especially in small towns, that they can't like come out and say who they are. So even if if we're worried about Fife being a small town, I had to come along and be like, come on, people from like Balweary, where I go to school, just kind of say, I'm here. All you closeted people, you got to come out and join us. I feel like still in a place of equality, we're still trying to people to see us as equal to straight people, and I feel like even though we've got so much more rights, it's kind of getting people to understand that there's no difference, and that we're just not trying to make other people gay. We just want people to accept us, and we're here for love. But I'm sure that I know quite a few people who've been involved, and how much work it's taken to get a Fife Pride. I mean, for me, in Burnt Island, I'm only half an hour away from Edinburgh, but some other people who are up maybe Glenrothes or the Lothians, not the Lothians, up, I'm not making any sense, but further away from Edinburgh, they didn't have a close Fife, especially if you're trying to sneak out away if you're still in the closet. But now there's still, now there's a closer place for people in Fife to come and do Pride, which I think is great, and it's necessary, and I'm so happy. I feel like it's going quite well.
Our group of young people have been really involved in the volunteering on the day and run up to date, and doing lots of things over the past 4 or 5 years to make LGBT plus in Fife a lot more visible, and therefore building a lot of the base for Fife Pride to happen. So as part of that, supporting those young people, it was great to see them to be able to be themselves in their own hometown. It was also just great to see Kirkcaldy is always a place I think that's forgotten, whether it be political demonstrations, gigs, anything. People see Dundee, Edinburgh, Glasgow and forget about the smaller towns. So I was just really happy to see those events come to Kirkcaldy, and as always, when they do, people always flock to them. So that's what I was really happy to see, for young people to be able to be themselves. They still face a lot of homophobia, transphobia, biphobia in schools, across the community at times. It's not reported as much as it should be, and it's not highlighted as much as it should be. So it's great to have a really visible thing on the streets, to be able to say LGBT and we're proud type thing.
Pride is a fantastic event, but it's not enough just to come out for one day and be open and be proud. We need you to live that every single day of your lives. Stand up and be proud. That's what our message has been about for this first Pride. Our campaign, Be Proud, Be You, is really important. Standing up against abuse and discrimination starts with each and every one of us. It's not the organisations, it's not all the organisations around here, it's each of our responsibility to move this forward. Go out and challenge the norm. You're perfect as you are. Be confident, be true to yourself. You only have one life, so do the best that you can with it. This first Pride today demonstrates that times are changing. Who would have thought maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago that we'd be having an LGBT plus Pride here in Kirkcaldy? Be confident in who you are, be true to yourself, you only have one life. Be proud, live your life the best you can. Let this be the moment LGBT people stood up here in Fife and said, we're here, we're queer, and we're not going anywhere.
What happens if I wanted to be with a guy?
Well, you can do what you like, but you're going to answer to God for it eventually.
Well then I'm going to go to hell and get all the hot people.
You don't need to.